if you're all ready to go and nice and comfortable, then close the eyes. Find some grounding and bring in the breath. Inhale, draw the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale them down. And again, inhale them up. Exhale them down. Take some rolls back with the shoulders. And forwards. Turn the head to the right. All the way to the left. Send it back. And then down, bring chin to chest. One more time. To the right, over to the left. Try to keep the shoulders still. Okay, I'm going to send it forwards. We're going to come into our tabletop. Again, check in with the alignment and just take some little rocks either forwards and back, or maybe you like to draw circles around the wrists. And then when you're ready, bring in your cat-cow, taking it nice and steady in time with your breath. Remember to really squeeze the core on the exhale. Taking a couple more, and then when you're ready, bring it back to center. We're going to come into a little bit of hip mobility. So we want to extend the left leg back on an inhale. Exhale to flex at the knee, so we have this sort of donkey kick look. We then want to bring the knee out to the side, level with the hip if we can. And then bring it back, hovering above the mat. So we kick it back, rotate to the side, and then bring it down. And just take sort of 3 to 5 of these. Nice and steady. Maybe send it in the opposite direction. Core engaged. And we do a few each side. Switch it over so the right leg comes up now, square off the hips. Flex the knee. Making sure we take it through that range. And again, send it in the opposite direction. Relax it down. Maybe you're like, oh, I really feel that in the hips. Extend the left foot out, resting the ball of the foot, and just stretch through. So press the heel back, find a bit of a stretch in the calf there. Allowing the hip flexors a little bit of a break. Bring that one in. Send the right leg back. Press through. And then we're going to come to our high plank. Inhale here. Exhale to find downward facing dog. Pedal the legs. Ooh, I've got stiff legs this morning. Send that tailbone nice and high. Grip through the base of the fingers. Not just the sort of heel of the foot, if you like, or just the lower palm. On an inhale, rise up onto the balls of the feet, and then exhale to lower the heels. They don't need to come to the mat. Inhale, plant the right foot, the left leg comes up. Flex the knee so that we bring the left heel towards the right hip, right glutes. Maybe take a couple of circles here, or you can hold it here in some stillness. Inhale, and then exhale, release the left foot down. We inhale, the right leg up. Flex at the knee, bring the right heel to left hip, left glute. Take some circles, or just hold it up there. Inhale. Exhale, release the foot down. We inhale, rise up onto the balls of the feet, walk them up towards the hand. Exhale in your forward fold. Maybe take hold of the elbows, find a ragdoll. Bend in the knees, as we might need for the morning. Trying our best to keep our weight in the middle of the feet and stack the hips, knees and ankles as best we can. It is tricky when we're bending the knees, so try and bring belly to thighs. Bring fingertips to the mat. On an inhale, we're going to come to our crouch. And then exhale, lower the heels, send the hips up high. 2 more. Make sure we open the chest on the crouch. Exhaling into our forward fold. Activate the legs. On an inhale, we sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale and down. Come to the top of your mat. And just rock forwards and back, heels to the balls of the feet. And then try and slow it down so you actually rise up onto the balls of the feet. So you can come all the way up nice and steady. Shake off the feet. Give a few turns of the ankle. Ankles can be really sticky in the morning. Okay, find your mountain pose. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Cactus them down, really stretching across the chest, find that stretch in the shoulder blades. Keep moving with your breath. Nice and active in the legs here. If we are sending it back, really use the thoracic spine, so across this area here, okay? Don't rely on the lumbar spine to find your back bend. Open the chest. One more. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, really active here. So send the tailbone up. We want to find that hip tilt. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the feet back, high plank. Pause here for a moment. Shoulders above the wrists. Breathe. Inhale, shift forwards, lower down through chaturanga or all the way down to the mat. Inhale and then exhale to downward facing dog. Plant the left foot, we inhale the right leg up and bring it through between the hands. We plant the left foot at a 45-degree angle coming into warrior one. Square the hips. Inhale the arms up and exhale to flex that front knee. Remember, use the width of the mat if you need to distance the feet. Just keep awareness in that front knee. Be sure that it's not dropping in or out. Inhale, reach up, look between the hands. Exhale, the hands come down, take off vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, this time we send the left leg up. And finding warrior one on the other side. Square hips, back foot at a 45-degree angle. But if you can't keep the heel down, then come up onto the ball of the foot. Engage the core. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, send it down. Exhale, we're down facing dog. Find a little bit of stillness here. Inhale, rise up onto the balls of the feet. Walk them up towards the hands. Half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hold it here, ragdoll if you like. Activate the legs, we inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale to release, shake off the legs a little bit. I'm just going to get rid of my jumper. Take a sip of water, if you haven't already. from the top of the mat. Again, we're going to do a little bit of dynamic balancing, kind of mixing everything up today for Friday. So we begin in our mountain pose. On inhale, we're going to shift our balance onto our right leg, drawing the left knee up. As we exhale, we're going to send the knee out to the side, opening that hip as if we're trying to tuck the knee underneath our left armpit. Really engage the muscles around the hips here, okay? Nice and active in that supporting leg. Inhale, bring the knee back to center. Exhale, this time you can take hold just a little bit with that opposite hand to bring it across the body. Now don't be trying to get as extreme a range of motion as you might if you were laid on the floor. Inhale back to center. Exhale, see if you can hinge at the hip. Extend the leg out towards the back. Come through warrior 3. And then plant the foot down, 90-degree angle, coming into warrior 2. So the front heel points towards the arch of that back foot, center the hips. Inhale the arms up, shoulder height. Exhale, bend the knee, find your warrior 2. So you can have quite a long stance in warrior 2. Keep those hips nice and centered, particularly if you notice that you're struggling to center the hips. Maybe just lengthen the stance slightly, you might find it a bit easier. Inhale, and then exhale into your side angle. So maybe that's forearm to thigh, or bringing the palm all the way down to the mat. Make sure we keep the hips nice and low as well. You can take a bind here. Inhale, reach with that top hand. Exhale, bring it down to the mat. Pivot on the back foot, we find our lunge. Square the hips. Inhale, step the foot a little bit closer to the front foot. Exhale, to lift it up off the mat, come through your balance. Inhaling to thread the knee back through. Exhale it down. Okay, now we do the same on the other side. Inhale, shift the weight onto the left side. The right knee comes up. Exhale, opening the hip out to the right. Activation, open this hip. Inhale to center. Exhale. Send it over to the opposite side. Cross the body. Ooh. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Hinge at the hip. Find your hover, your balance. And then plant the foot. So we come into warrior 2 on the other side. Arms shoulder height. Exhale, flexing that front knee. Remember to center the hips. So notice if you have a slight tilt here, we want them nice and centered. Again, lengthening the stance can help. Inhale, and then exhale into your preferred side angle pose. Pull it with that right hand. exhale, the right hand comes down. We pivot on the back foot, maybe shift it over a little bit. We want to make sure we can square the hips. And then inhale the arms up so we come to our lunge. Hold here for a breath. Then we inhale, step the back foot closer in. Exhale, come through your balance. Inhale, thread the knee through. Exhale it down, very good. It can feel a real challenge just balancing in the morning, especially when we're doing a bit of dynamic balance, a bit of moving through the balance. Okay, we have a few minutes left, so inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lower the hips down. Take a seat on the mat. Come to your butterfly, soles of the feet together. Hands can come underneath the backs of the feet, or you can hold on to the ankles, whatever feels good for you. Open the chest, draw up through the crown of the head. You can close the eyes here. Actively try and draw the knees down towards the mat. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, if you can, just hinge at the hip. Maybe bring the elbows to the thighs. Keeping the spine nice and lengthened. Actively pulling those knees down towards the mat. Inhale, draw it up. And as we exhale, bring the knees to tap together. And just windscreen wipe them, sending them both one side and then the other. One more time, we come into our butterfly. Maybe this time you feel a little bit more comfortable. Have a little bit more movement. Sit nice and tall. And exhale, see if you can find that hinge in your hip once again. Keeping the spine nice and lengthened. Use the breath. Inhale, draw it up. Exhale, allow the knees to come together. And windscreen wipe them side to side. And then come into your preferred comfortable seat. Rest the palms either on the knees or at the ankles. Close the eyes. bring belly button to spine on the exhale. Just taking this moment for ourselves before we get on with the rest of the day. Maybe set your intention. Release the breath, but keep awareness there. Bring the hands to prayer at heart center. Draw the thumbs up to the third eye. And back down as we bow our heads. Honouring our practice and honouring each other. Namaste.